Hello, everyone. Welcome to Pair O Dice, episode 14. Is this episode
Sure.
14?
Episode 420, baby.
I'm here with my gaggly guys. Say hello, gaggly, gaggle.
Hello, gaggly, That's right, we're a group of geese now, motherfuckers.
Yeah, this is
Hi.
now a geese campaign.
Gaggly, geeky guys.
How are you doing tonight?
We're doing so good. Last week, we left our adventurers off at the window of a classroom at the University of Skirmishes and Combat. Inside was Arthur Greywhistle, and then Lugner decided to dress up as Arthur Greywhistle, and they switched spots. Now Arthur Greywhistle looks like Lugner. Lugner looks like Arthur Greywhistle, and I think that's everything we have covered. Am I missing anything?
Slash looks like Slash.
Okay.
Just want to make sure that
Fucking
clear.
didn't do anything else, man. We just argued for a bit. We got the homie with us now.
Mm-hmm.
We got a homie with us. He's a ranger, which is the best class in D&D 5th edition. And now I think we're going upstairs to look at an office or something. But that's what we're doing. That was Patty's update.
Who are you right now?
Why was this not Patty's voice the whole time? I really want it.
I don't know. Smash like and subscribe, guys. Let's do it.
If there are any pharmacists in the chat,
Hit that notification bell. You know where it is.
If there are any pharmacists in the chat, can you let me know if Pepto-Bismol is supposed to be chunky?
What?
I don't think so.
Everyone, do a shot of Pepto-Bismol. Tell me how smooth it is.
Anyone had a chance to respond.
I'm just curious.
Let me check. 1 second. Google.com. Should Pepto be chunky?
Absolutely not.
Bones says you didn't chase it enough. Shake
Also,
it.
since when does I shook it pretty good. Also, since when does Pepto taste minty? I thought it was like a bubble
It's
gummy.
always tasty minty.
Google says, "Hey, Stinky, why
It's
the
like a
fuck did
minty
you
bubble
do
gum.
that? Don't just drink more.
Just
I'm not
keep
drinking
drinking.
more. I'm trying to clean out the cup with water.
Don't do that."
Won't have
You
a
should
sticky
definitely
cup.
drink it.
I have no idea what's happening right now. Okay.
Get up.
Apparently, we're drinking chunky Pepto.
Right now, as Patrick,
Dude,
I
that'd be a
feel as
great band
Norman
name,
has
by the
felt
way.
the entire series.
Chunky Pepto was the name of my ska band in high school.
That'd be a great band name. That's a great.
You know what they say? Nausea, heartburn, indigestion, upset stomach, yay, chunky Pepto. It's chunky like this thick booty I got on my caboose.
It's not like peanut butter. It's not like it's supposed to be smooth and then chunky is just another brand. It's not supposed to be chunky.
Some
Imagine
people
if they
like
came
options,
out
right?
with a brand of chunky Pepto.
That's what we got.
It's chunky Pepto.
Anyway, we were playing a game, right?
Oh yeah, we're playing D&D. I forgot.
Dungeons and Dragons.
We're talking about chunky Pepto.
I'm
Dungeons and
about to
Dragons.
throw up.
Pepto and chunky.
So anyway, there were a bunch of people at the window. Lugner just went inside. Arthur just went out. Y'all switched spots. You guys, we kind of talked about moving or not at the end of last episode. I kind of cut it off weird. But yeah, what's up?
I think the plan was for us to go look for Chrysostom Lucius's. Did I say that right this time?
Loizos.
Yes.
That one was the most far off.
You got the first name right. Which is the harder
Chrysostomos
one. Now you
Loizos.
just have to say Loizos.
Loizos. Chrysostomos Loizos. God.
There you go.
Christopoulos.
What did he go? What did the actual guy go by? Didn't he just go by
CL.
CL.
No,
Max
listen.
Nikias.
His name is Chunkus Peppers.
No, I got in trouble last week for making fun of his
His name
name.
is Chunky Pepto-Bismol.
Chunky Pepto.
All right.
So I think the plan was for us to take Arthur as Lugner up to Chrysostomos' office or something. Kind of look for him, and we're gonna kind of make Arthur fight. Death cage match, and I think that's the plan, right? Yeah.
I asked.
I'm not sure if we discussed those specifics.
We didn't,
We
but
did.
that's
We
what
did.
I have in my head.
You just weren't there.
I asked Arthur if he will please talk to everybody outside of this group for us, please.
No.
For clarification for those at home, Rod just really wants me to have to roleplay a bunch of different characters at the same time, which I'm not gonna do. So
Yeah, no, I mean that's how D&D works. Is where your dungeon master just kind of keeps talking to themselves as their own self-important characters, while the players just kind of sit idly by and don't do anything.
Popcorn. There's
if
lots
you
of
guys
popcorn.
if you guys want me to just handle the rest of the campaign by myself, I can do that. You just gotta let me know
just,
you don't want to
just-
play anymore.
Just pull a Travis McElroy in the latest arc of Adventure Zone.
Watching, I got bored.
Great.
The new one's bad.
Are you guys what are you doing? Only right now, only Slash is in, or sorry, not Slash. Lugner is in the classroom, disguised as Arthur. He is the only one inside. Everyone else is outside the window. What's up, Patty?
Patty's getting a little nervous about these plans, so he's going to take out an indigestion potion and drink it. And go,
Is this
just a chunky? Before anybody answers, he's just going to down it anyway.
When did Patty get so smart?
When did Patty get so savage?
I'm going to turn to Lugner, like who is pretending to be Arthur in the classroom, and say, "Are you sure about this?"
Yeah, I think I'll be fine. It didn't seem like they weren't trusting him up or anything. I should be able to bluff my way through this no problem.
Okay.
Can you
if
just
you get the chance, take an artifact.
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Cool. Let's go to the Chrysostomos Loizos office.
Let's go. Let's.
At this, Arthur speaks up, disguised as Lugner. He says, "The office of Chrysostomos Loizos is just upstairs in the same building."
Probably best first place to check.
Should we go through the window then, or find the front door?
Or
Yeah.
it would look a little weird if we all left through the room that Arthur Greywhistle is in.
Yeah, they wouldn't question Arthur
I agree.
Greywhistle at all.
With that, you guys you hear a knock at Arthur Greywhistle's door.
Time to go.
Are you guys? The door starts to open. I'm assuming you guys just get out of the way of the window real fast. All right.
Yeah.
I take special note to lower the window first.
Oh, to close it.
We
All
had
right.
Yeah.
And then we all duck out of sight, but like our character models just move straight down like a Scooby-Doo cartoon.
Yeah. Can I poke Ken's out just slight above so he can like look up for us like a periscope?
So Lugner, you see a guy walk into the room. He walks in. He's like, "All right, Greywhistle. Loizos wants to talk to you in his office. So just follow me."
All right, but I've told you people everything I know. I don't see what more there is to be gained.
All right. I mean, he just wants to talk to you himself.
No, you're almost as annoying as my son, and I'll follow him.
Oh wow! And as you guys are walking, he's like, "Oh, your son? Is it true that he's one of these guys who's stealing this stuff?"
I heard they had made off with him and were holding him against his will. It doesn't sound like him to be going around stealing things.
Oh wow! But you don't like him?
He can be insistent at times, but he's very dear to me.
Are all kids like that? I got a wife. I got one on the way at home. I'm just wondering
I
Is that-
didn't know him when he was a kid. I adopted him when he was a grown gnome.
Oh, all right. That's well, good for you. And you
Please forgive
single.
my brisk tone. I always sound like this.
Oh, yeah. No, I was. That's no problem. I wasn't really reading into it at all. It's my name's Michael Bunghole.
Did you say Michael
Really?
Bunghole?
Really?
Michael. With a g. Michael. It's nice
The
to meet
last
you.
name. Is it Bunghole?
Are you in there?
No, this is Rod.
Yeah. Yes, his last name is Bunghole, and as they walk out of the room, Arthur, who's outside, as he sees that they are walking away, is just gonna point his finger out really fast, and he's just Lugner. You hear Arthur in your ear, whisper, "Where are they taking you?" You can whisper back, and they won't hear you.
Okay, I will whisper back. Loizos' office.
Um,
DM, should I make a deception check for this situation?
yeah.
All right. I will be making it at advantage because I am pretending to be someone else.
Great.
26.
All right. And I'll contest that with Michael Bunghole's
He's pretty wise.
insight
He
stat.
might have like a plus 50 to insight.
Let's see. He got a 7. So
I like my chances.
yeah.
I like my chances.
So he is he's taking you upstairs. You guys are chatting. You're just following him all the way?
Yes, I will let him guide me.
Great. So we're gonna switch back outside. Arthur dressed as Lugner, not dressed, fully. He is fully looking like Lugner looked just now. Is going to turn to everyone and say, "They're taking your friend up to Loizos' office."
Do you think we should?
His name was Bunghole.
Do you think we should follow him?
That's where we were going. We can kind of.
But I'm saying, would it be better if we just stay off until he's out of the office?
To be fair, I have spent many years of my life following Bunghole, so I'm tempted to go to the office.
Laris, that doesn't surprise me at all. Guys, we're in community college. We don't need to be laughing at these kind of jokes.
I'll tell you, as someone who's much older, you will continue to laugh at these kind of jokes for the rest of your life.
Slash, I'm pretty sure I'm older than you.
6.
He meant relative to your life expectancy.
Yeah, big boy.
We're waiting out here. Oh, hey, it's Lug. I've been here the whole time. Sometimes, because I'm a ranger, we're really good at camouflage. So sometimes people forget that I'm here.
I love that. I love the idea that Lug embraces his rangerness so much that he's like, yeah, I'm a good ranger. And that's why people don't pay attention to it, is because of the camouflage aspect.
It's like Drax in Guardians, where he's like, if I stay perfectly still, I'm completely invisible. Just eating the
We
chips.
send Lug to spy on what's happening. I guess it doesn't matter. We've got.
I think. So we have two possibilities. We can either go up there, because we know that's where Chrysostomos is, ambush him, send Arthur Greywhistle in to fight deathmatch.
Got my attention.
I'm here.
Or we can go to Chrysostomos' home and see if he has placed the artifacts there.
Do we know where he lives?
I'm sure Arthur does.
I know this feels like I'm not
I
listening,
don't.
I promise I am.
I've never been to his
But-
home.
But you know where it is, yeah?
No, I've just been stationed guard duty around different schools.
Isn't he a public employee? Can't we just look it up? His salary too, probably.
Do they
You can
have
definitely look up his salary. It's advertised a lot.
do they have professors' homes just sitting around online?
I mean, they have this book called The Yellow Pages, I'm told. And we could probably find
Slash,
it in
you've
a
been paying
library.
attention to books?
We keep
Slash,
insisting
I'm
this
so
stuff
proud
is
of you.
true. Luke might let it happen.
Slash can read?
It wasn't always called the Yellow Pages. It's just a really old book.
Yeah. Right
It
now
was
it's
the white
called the
pages.
white pages, and it'll get
Yeah.
it'll get progressively more yellow.
Legend
Um,
says that it will eventually change color.
Look at this classy motherfucker with his snifter of wine.
Hey, Luke.
Yeah.
Would Patty know
It's
any
a
way
blend.
to find someone's address, like some sort of public directory that exists within this land?
Not without like severe help from those who do know. Severe.
Well,
That was a
maybe-
weird adjective.
I bet there's something in the library.
Maybe Arthur Lugner can find out where he lives and then tell us.
Hey, Dad,
Yeah.
do you know it's really weird hearing you respond with that voice when it's my dad? But, have you seen the fifth artifact before? The cube,
The what?
the artifact of intelligence.
I
Have you
haven't
it
seen
before?
I haven't seen any of them. Except the one that Chrysostomos had before. We don't touch them.
Wait, what if the fifth artifact is actually like a woman with amnesia and Bruce Willis has to protect her?
It's not. It's a cube. It fits into the rest of the orb.
My bad. What if it's a cube-shaped woman? No, we'll just leave it. Just
What if the true fifth artifact is the friends we made along the way?
It's not. There would be a whole other. There's a hole in the cube.
Or you,
You
my
guys
friend.
don't.
A cube is friend-shaped.
I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Guys, this is the orb, and it has 4 holes in it, and one of them is a cube. That's the artifact that's left. We've seen all of the other ones. Or I guess I haven't seen the fish, but you guys said it looks like a squiggle, so it fits right here. We also don't know if Chrysostomos has the 5th one. We only know he has the squiggle.
We also
I
don't
don't-
know if
I
he
don't
even
know
has
if-
a house. He could be homeless.
He could be.
I
With
doubt
how much
that.
money he makes, I'm sure he at least has a good condo that he rents.
Yeah, teachers just make so much fucking money, don't they?
He's not a teacher. He's upper administration. They make bank.
That's true.
It is a
It's
private
flawed
university.
system. It's a flawed system.
See, Slash.
I have a
gives it-
feeling that in a few years from now, he's going to get into a big scandal and they're going to give him a severance package of 1.8 million gold.
That's a lot of gold.
Yeah. I have a feeling about that based on, stories that I've heard from other realms.
Does he have a wife? Could we find her and find out from her where they live?
Yes, let's just walk up to a woman on the street and say, "Hey, where do you live? Do you have a husband?"
Okay.
I mean, we could try going to the library and looking it up on a computer, but they're definitely looking for us, so we might have to figure out a different way.
Oh yeah, we can't walk into places anymore, can we?
Yeah, we're also just out in the open right now, and people are looking for us, and there's no one else on campus.
I feel like everybody
Yeah,
like in
we
this
still
just
have-
kind of looks around.
We still have two choices. We go up to the office where we know Chrysostomos Loizos is. Or we go to his house and search his house.
We don't know where his house is. I don't know if we can find
But we
it.
can go to a library card, find the yellow book, and find out where it is.
We can
And
try
then
that.
force our DM to make up the thing completely, because he obviously didn't prepare for this.
I mean, I also never confirmed the existence of the yellow book. You guys just kind of rolled with that. And I'm over here going, did I say that? I don't think that I
Yes,
said there was a yellow book that had a list of addresses.
The first
in
rule
it.
of improv.
Yellow pages. It's
you know what? Let's go to his office. Let's just do it.
It might be.
What?
Dad,
Sorry,
What?
if you want to go
I'm
ahead.
saying Rod's had a week, and this last week he was like, "This is like this. We're gonna be smart. We're gonna make good choices." This week I'm like, "Let's just fucking do something." But for Patty, it's been 5 minutes, so something in the last like 60 seconds or so just switched in Patty's brain. So he's probably just kind of feeling like, "Fuck it, let's just do a thing."
It might be in our best interest. We haven't been found out yet. We're still, well, to our knowledge.
We've been caught like 12 times. We just keep running away.
no, but what we're saying is we have Lugner up there already. Like, maybe we should just wait for him
We
to get
have-
some intel.
We have a man on the inside, and it might just be our best bet to wait, and also find out all of Norman's dirty secrets because his dad is right here.
Okay, we definitely won't do the second thing, but the first thing sounds smart. Dad,
The last time Norman wet the bed.
stop it! Dad, is there a place that we can hide?
I am not familiar with places nearby. I know that we could always go back. There's since GCC is shut down, we could probably go there. No one's probably looking there. We could always. Norman? Did you find my book?
I did.
We could probably hide there since no one knows where that is. But
You also said they're tracking Patty, right?
yeah, that's
How are they
the last that
tracking
I'd
me?
heard.
What method are they using?
I don't really know. There was just one of the teachers back at UCLA who said that since you got up real close, that she was able to know where you were going.
Do you know how long those sort of things tend to last? I don't think I've gotten that point in artificing.
it's
I don't
likely a scry, which can happen anytime they want, as long as they have the resources.
You know where we could go? With my people in Nogak. Some people call it a mine. A mine!
No. The artifacts are here. We need to get the artifacts.
Alright.
Not to mention,
Would
we're
you
really
also
far from
just-
Lugner.
Be willing to abandon your friend like that?
No.
That's what I just said.
Saying eventually.
I may, as a principal, but I mean by now, we're just kind of a little bit too deep.
I just realized, am I still tied up at this point?
No, Slash untied you last episode.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say Slash. I remember Slash cutting you free.
We can't go anywhere without Lugner, Arthur, because he doesn't know where we're going, so we should probably stick around. So I vote we either go to the office and do some shenanigans, or we just wait here and let Lugner Arthur roleplay. I mean,
Right now, they
think
don't
about it for a
expect-
bit.
They don't suspect anything of Lugner. Well, I guess he looks like my dad, so they suspect my dad, but I think Lugner's gonna be able to lie his way out. I hope.
He is pretty good at lying. We don't even know who he really is.
Oh, we do.
Quite
He's
frankly.
Lugner.
What do you
Uh-huh.
mean?
He's Hiram.
He's not Hiram, but he's Lugner.
I remember very early on, and I want to just throw it out there. I
You
remember
take the
very
Lugner,
early
and
on.
I'll take the Hiram, and I'll get you there before you.
Very early on in an episode when Hiram became Lugner, I got a really good insight roll that made it so that I knew something was off. So I'm just establishing the pre-existing
Okay.
canon to say we don't even know if he really is Lugner.
He's definitely Lugner.
Pointing that out,
We know him. He's fought with us before.
he's pretended to be a lot of people. And
Yeah,
trust
but this
me,
is the real him.
in this group, there's more than a few of us that might be keeping secrets.
I have never kept a secret from any of you guys. I just didn't include my dad's insults toward you.
I told you all my secrets.
I have a secret. I thought about paying rent with the gold piece a couple times.
That's okay.
I honestly, Lug, I think we all knew that already. It wasn't really a secret.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I wonder what Logan
So-
is up to.
Are we going up to the office, or are we going to Chrysanthemum's Loizos' home?
I think we should at least.
So
I think we should
really
at least
suck at making
locate
decisions, guys.
a place
I
to
thought we were
hide.
just chilling and hiding so that we didn't ruin anything.
Yeah, I mean, I just wanted to point out we really, really suck at making decisions. Like, what do you want for dinner?
Can't tell if Wes
we
is talking
just
in
ate
character
shawarma.
or to his girlfriend.
I just
am
ate
talking-
shawarma.
You did just eat shawarma.
We did just eat shawarma. I was hoping somebody would make a joke of, I don't know, what do you want?
Anyway.
I asked my horse if he's hungry. What's my horse say?
Oh,
All right.
no, Patty, we just had a bunch of shawarma over at the restaurant, and then we left. You remember?
Dude, you sound a little friends today.
Oh,
Yeah,
Bastards from Rod or what?
it's because I'm kind of hoarse. It's very slow, and you can tell that he's not happy about it.
Larry David's funeral dirge.
So we're still avoiding the question. Are we going up to the office?
Not
Or are we
really.
going to Chrysanthemum's Loizos' house?
Well, does
I
anyone know where he
still-
lives?
Well, we can go to the library and look at the yellow pages and find out.
What? Just any page that's yellow says where he lives.
No. There's this thing cities do, where they take a census, and they write it all down in a book.
Slash, you are getting considerably more intelligent
I've
than
got-
I
I got 5
previously
senses.
thought you'd be. I cast my vote for just kind of like waiting and trusting in what
So
Logan is
not
going to
making
do.
a decision.
I would say not making a decision. It is a decision.
Like,
It is a decision. Just bear with me here.
Do you not want the Avatar The Last Airbender?
So we
have
have
a
2
fucking-
options. I'm going to vote to not do anything and wait to see what other people want to do.
Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear
Bold
me out.
option like Trimble from How to Succeed in Business.
Usually I just go with the flow, but I'm making a decision that we have a spy on the inside who's literally going to meet with the man that we want to find out more information about. And we're like, hey, let's risk fucking everything up.
We need the other artifact. He's got the artifact.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think I agree with Laris.
Oh! I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Norman agreeing with Laris.
Oh, 2 for 2, baby.
2 for 3 flashes.
I turn to Arthur Greywhistle and I look at him and I go, "You see what I've been dealing with?"
Laris is between boys now.
Yeah,
I love the
that's-
thought that Slash thinks of like Arthur and him as like the smartest people in the room.
Well, as
love
long
Like, these guys, am I right? Goblin.
He's like, these guys.
Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm voting neutral Jing. We're not doing positive Jing, we're not doing negative Jing, we're doing neutral Jing. Just like King
We
Gloomy
literally,
did.
I literally set up a decision and y'all went, "Let's do nothing." It's okay. Let's transition into what's going on with
no. No. Lugner said he was following Michael Bunghole where he was being led. So they're walking over there right now. You guys, Arthur, disguised as Lugner, says, well, if you guys don't want to go inside, should we probably not just be standing outside one of the buildings?
Yeah, we should probably hide.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's go hide out.
We're not going to do anything.
All right.
Does it make sense to go where the artifact was hidden? I feel like people don't know much about that. PEB?
That sounds like a terrible idea.
Why? No one's gonna go there.
Is the plant still there?
That's not the plant. That's at the other school.
Oh, right. I forgot.
This is where we fought the armor.
This is where we fart.
We fought the armor.
We fart in the
Oh,
armor.
where you guys left me.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
Well, as far as
But
I
this
can
stuff
tell,
won't abandon you.
as far as I can tell, they've evacuated campus. I don't think anyone is here. I just don't think we should be out in the open.
Oh, yeah, let's go into the classroom. Does
All right.
anybody know how to pick locks?
You guys
That-
bust open
that
the
was-
wall. There. So you guys head back over to the building where the artifact was held. Behind the ornate door, there's still a giant hole in the wall where that room was. But at least you guys are now inside, hidden away. Arthur turns to you all and says, "All right, so let me get this straight. You guys only have 3 artifacts?"
3.
Right.
All right, and so who has them right now?
I have the orb.
Laris has the artifact of the rest.
You
Yeah.
can I? Is that you still just gonna hold on to that one?
And then Laris just looks at Lug and goes, "You can hold on to it for now."
Thanks.
No, wait, it's gonna light up. We don't want to draw attention.
Oh,
Go
shit.
grab it.
But it's not. We're inside. It's fine. There's nobody here.
Oh, I don't feel good about that.
No. Hey,
I'm
Logger,
sorry.
we'll let
Oh,
you touch
man.
it later, okay?
All right. What's wrong with Lug touching the artifact?
It lights up.
He
when Lug
is
holds
the
it.
rest.
But the other you haven't gotten the other 2 to work yet?
I've held the
None of
artifact
us.
of power while I've been in a rage, and it lit.
Okay, and what's the other one that you have?
Wait.
Yeah.
And
Creepy.
I have that one.
What?
Yeah.
who
I
has
think I have that one.
who has wit?
No,
Yeah, you do.
I
You
do.
do.
Slash
Oh,
has.
Slash.
Oh, he
we
does.
keep changing hands.
But Slash has not said that, by the way.
Oh, okay. So Arthur doesn't know. Okay. So
then Patty's gonna say, "I think I have that one."
He
You think?
looks around in his bag, and then he gets like really scared because it's not anywhere.
I don't know. Find it
Quick,
later.
Patty, what did you do with the
Sidebar.
artifact? No, you have to find that now.
All right.
um,
I'm just gonna go in a corner and start looking through all my bags and stuff.
quick sidebar. Hey, Lug, can you do
Yeah, what's
us a huge favor? They're not looking for you. Can you keep guard for us? And if you do that, I will let you hold on to the orb for 3 hours.
Oh wow, that's a long time. All right, sure.
No, I mean when we're done.
Oh, after. All right, that's fine. You want me to just stand in the hallway?
Stand guard.
Just on the
Keep
other side of the
guard.
giant hall, the giant hole in the wall. All right, I'll just be over here.
Maybe
I
not
love the big
outside the
guy.
hole. Maybe just inside, so that no one's directly looking at you, but so you can look out. You know.
All right. He just takes a step back inside the giant hole that's in the wall.
I wanted somebody with good eyesight to be a lookout for us. I'm trying to be smart.
I'm over here.
Love you, take your eyes.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
Have you realized we've incriminated Lug in a crime that may or may not have the death penalty? because none of us know if that exists, including permanent residents of the city.
Listen, Patty.
Yeah.
Lug has been dead inside for years. There is nothing that we can do to him that will bring him any lower.
Laris, we're friends.
Yeah.
That's kind of fucked up.
Laris actually does that laugh in that moment.
I know. He's the worst. I'm still looking through my bags. All
right. So you lost one of the artifacts?
No.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, Slash, do you have it?
All right. So
Can I roll insight to see
yeah.
what Slash is doing?
Yeah. Arthur's gonna turn to Norman and say, Norman, you said that the artifact of power lit up while you were in a rage?
Right.
But only while you were in a rage.
I'm really sorry.
Watch. I'm holding it right now and it's not going.
I'm really sorry, Randle.
What'd you
I
roll?
got a -1.
You have no idea what Slash
On your
is
insight?
doing. Slash
Did you
is
roll-
very confusing to you.
Did you roll a natural 1 and have -2?
Slash,
Or was
Slash
it a 2?
might be undead.
Slash is probably a zombie.
Well, I think Slash was giving me a meaningful look, maybe to try to get me to lie, and it's just freaking me the fuck out.
It was towards Norman, but, you know, whatever.
I caught it, and I'm scared. I'm sorry, I don't know who you're looking at on Zoom. I'm just deep in a corner. It's a necromancer, probably. He's gonna eat me.
All right, Patty, none of those things are true.
Is he okay?
Did I say that out loud?
He's
just
like
gets
this
like
sometimes.
this occasionally.
All right.
I'm warning you, I've got a horse.
I hand Patty my paper bag that I haven't used in a couple
Okay.
days.
I will do Eyes of the Grave to make sure that there are no dead.
Okay.
around. And
Uh,
I'll look straight at him as my eyes go black.
there,
That's not helping.
you can see that there are no undead in the immediate area.
All right, Patty, just breathe.
There are
breathe.
no undead in the immediate area. I would know.
Mysteriously enough, Lug starts glowing under Isaac.
I
Um,
don't believe you anymore. I don't know what to do.
Dad, what does it mean when the artifacts light up? We were kind of thinking that it's when people embody the trait of the artifact, which is why it seems to light up every time Lug holds the artifact of the rest. And why it only
I'm-
worked when I was in a rage.
I'm assuming so. That makes sense, but yeah. That's true. So let me get this straight. You have the artifact of power, the artifact of wit, and the artifact of the rest.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and the only one who has been able to harness the power of the artifact of the rest is Lug.
Lug, big
That
man.
makes a lot of sense. And the power one, only you while you've been in a rage?
Well, that we've
I
checked.
can't do it any other time.
That's the only time he accepts himself completely.
That was really deep, and I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go over that with my counselor. But where's my journal?
That's
I pull pen closely to me, and I'm like, "Do you think that's really the only time I ever accept myself?" Oh my gosh.
No, Norman, you're great. You're a great guy. You know who you are. Inside and out all the time.
I love you so much. And I just start crying into his face.
Patty, what's up?
I hand Norman back his paper bag.
It gets
I'm
a little
also going to go ahead
tear-soaked.
and use Divine Sense.
Okay.
Wait, I can put it in the chat.
There
Look
you
at that,
go.
baby.
Hey.
That's
Wow.
first thing he posted that has not been Warhammer proficiency in like 8 episodes.
So long.
Did you say Warhammer?
Yeah, there's no strong evil immediately in the area.
Okay. Do I detect any
No,
celestials? or
except
fiends?
for your horse.
You got it, baby.
Um,
That was a test.
hey. So, Arthur says, so the teachers were saying that because you guys didn't they were saying that you guys didn't know how to use these artifacts, but you've gotten them to work on only a couple occasions.
Right.
Is there a way to use them regularly? We've only experienced it when people seem to embody the traits.
At the greenhouse at UCLA, I saw Chrysostomos Loizos holding the
Determination.
artifact of determination, and he that seemed to keep going. It didn't seem like there was a timer on it or anything.
But did anyone else hold it, or was he holding it the whole time?
It was just him.
I think he must embody determination.
But they don't. It's not
Unless
just.
he was...
They weren't made for one person specifically.
No, I know, but I think particular people, the lore of it, correct me if I'm wrong on this, Luke, the lore of it says that each artifact was made separately to represent groups of people. Most people are going to represent the rest, but sometimes special people...
But Lug is the only
embody...
one who's gotten to work that?
Well,
So
we
far.
don't really know a lot of people.
We've only tried it on select people.
Yeah.
Actually, Dad, can you hold on to this? Oh, no, wait, you already held it. It didn't light up when you held the coin.
Yeah.
Huh. What about the rest? Laris, can you hand it to my dad?
He hands the orb.
It's the same.
Okay.
And now
You can
this
try
one,
the third one once I find it.
thank you. Now this one, he's studying it, trying to look at it to tell what is happening. He's now there's got to be a reason why it only works with Lug, right? Like it can't only work with Lug.
I suspect there's some way to turn them on, but until we know how to do it, it will only activate with those that it resonates with.
I start slowly rubbing the orb and saying kind of sexy things to it.
He's trying to turn it
Patty.
on.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Is
he
it
rolled.
me you're looking for? I could see it in your eyes.
Well, have you ever tried
see it.
anything to make it work besides just holding onto it?
Like what?
Other
don't know,
than
that's-
raging.
I don't.
No.
Slash was talking about how he said until you figure it out. I don't know. I'm just wondering what you guys had tried.
We were more focused on getting the artifacts than making them work.
Isn't the point of having them making them work?
No, the
point of having him was to
away
keep
from
him out of the hands of whoever stole the first one.
Yeah, what Normie said.
Did you just call me Normie?
Yeah, is that cool? I'm just trying out like little friend nicknames.
I've never had a nickname. Well, I guess my name itself is kind of a nickname. My name's Gnome, actually. Yeah, it's a whole story. I can tell you about it later.
Can I call you Nomio?
I would prefer not that.
Call me Juliet.
That's not your name. It's Patty.
Alright.
I can call you Patrick if you'd prefer, but I don't even know if that's your full name.
Never been addressed.
Oh, okay. Well, it is your name. We can talk about this later. Let's get back to the artifact.
Okay, gnome.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of weird, honestly, after 100 years, but You can do it.
You like it?
I'm really focused on the artifacts here. I'm not sure whether I do or not.
Oh, all right.
I'm gonna have to do a lot of journaling after today. There's a lot of self-discovery stuff that's got to go on with me, and I'm not really prepared for any big life changes.
All right. Well, you just tell me when you figure out what you want to be called. I'll call you that.
Okay, Norman's good for now. That's what people have called me for a century.
Okay. I'm 16.
No, I know. Yeah, that's like 1/6 of the time that I've been called. Oh my gosh. Keep dropping my
I
dice.
feel like in just the amount of time that I've been here, he's said that he's 16 like 4 times. Does this come up a lot?
It's his main identity, I'd say.
Okay.
I mean,
You want to know what my
how many-
identity is?
you're a teacher. You know how young people are.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Dad, did you make this? I'll whisper to him. Did you make the Warhammer for Patty, or was it for someone else?
The Warhammer I was making was for Bonk. He said that there was a kid that he thought could use it.
Okay, I kind of put 2 and 2 together and guessed that it was Patty.
But
he
it
did
wasn't
really well in
done.
I know.
Norman? Did you?
Are you guys talking about my Warhammer? Look what I can do.
I hug him so hard.
Norman,
No! Is there a torch hanging on like a bracket in here or something?
yeah.
No, he's
yeah,
looking for
more.
a mug. Let's be honest. He's looking for a mug.
I am, but I don't think I see one. I throw my hammer at the torch. Look what I can do, and I chuck it.
Wow, Norman.
Roll.
Norman, I'm so proud of you.
Nobody looked.
I like the idea of this shot of father and son embracing as this giant hammer in the background just knocks a hole in the wall and goes flying
It like
back.
grazes past our heads.
And we didn't even notice.
Yeah, you gave me the club, and I've been kind of analyzing that in conjunction with the studies that I've had about the orb and different artifacts of magical power, and I don't know, I just started kind of learning on my own.
Well, good for you, Norman. I'm really happy.
Thanks, Dad. It's still kind of weird hearing it from Lugner's voice and body, but I know it's you.
Well, you know, I already cast a spell, Norman. I don't want to waste the slot.
Oh no, it makes complete sense. I know how spellcasting works too now, but
You what?
yeah,
I don't.
yeah,
You do?
yeah. I'll prestidigitate some lights coming from my hand.
Norman, while you're
Call
not
an
a
art-
fugitive from the law, we should talk about this, but I think right now there are more pressing matters at hand.
Yeah, we should definitely talk about other things.
I'm very surprised and very proud, Norman, but I think we should focus on more pressing matters at the moment.
I agree. You're really smart, Dad.
We made a lot of jokes about Norman and his father, but they actually have the healthiest relationship out of any people in the universe that I
Guys,
know.
that's what I've been telling you this whole time. My dad really loves me a lot.
Yeah, but we're assholes,
I
Norman.
chose him. He wasn't forced
Yeah.
upon me. I chose him. That's even
I've got
closer.
a pretty healthy relationship with my hammer, which I've named. Would you like to hear the name for my hammer?
What's the name, big man?
I've named it and I heft it Chunky Pepto. And I throw it over.
And that's it for
Ew.
this episode of Paradise.
I'm tempted.
Haha, now Luke can't edit out the beginning.
Now I have to keep the random ad for Pepto in the beginning of the video.
Or better yet, if he does edit it out, him calling it Chunky Pepto will come
It'll
out.
make no sense.
Well, the more we talk about it, the more I gotta leave it in. So,
Anyway, getting back to the artifacts of power, or the artifacts of the orb that are, consequential to the existence of the universe. Do Do you have any thoughts on what we could try testing?
Well, is anyone in your group particularly hopeless, powerful, or witty?
I mean, Bonk.
No.
In the people in this room, Norman.
I think Lugner's probably pretty witty, but he's not
The people
here.
in
But
this. I'm not. I'm your dad.
I mean, we could try having you hold on to the artifact of wit, but everyone else has tried holding on to every other one.
Yeah.
I think that Norman can work with the artifact of power. He just has to believe that he's powerful, which he only does right now when he's in a rage.
Can I try holding on to the artifact of power while also prestidigitating?
Yeah.
Okay. I hold up the coin, and I'll go back and forth between lighting and unlighting or snuffing the torch that Patty was throwing his hammer out. He's gonna run out of piano eventually.
He just keeps getting higher. As you do that, the coin does not light up. It stays the same.
Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd give it a try. Maybe it's, a metaphorical power or like any kind of power, but it seems like it's just strength.
Is that all? You seem to know a lot about these artifacts. Is it just whoever's the strongest?
I don't think it's necessarily strongest. I think it's just people that embody it.
People who are strong?
Yeah, I'd wonder if Bonk held it up, what would happen?
I'd wonder as well. Norman, do you have information on this at all? Besides what you remember?
I'll pull out all of my photocopied notes.
Oh my God.
Like,
Norman, how many reams of paper did you take from GCC?
It was a lot, but
okay.
You weren't talking to me about it, so I had to do my own study.
He just starts flipping through. He's like, where's the info on the artifacts?
It's towards the middle, page 82.
Okay. He goes to page 82. He starts reading from it.
Do I have to write that down now? Probably.
If you want to remember it. And he goes, well, this says that there's two descriptors for each of these artifacts. Ones that they don't necessarily seem contrary, but they're definitely more inclusive than just one. This one, it says that it's not just the people who resemble strength, but the people who hold wealth. It says the people in power are not necessarily the strongest, but also the wealthiest, are the ones who hold power. For the artifact of wit, it's not just... It's the people who are quick both on their feet and quick of mouth. All right? And what was the other one? The artifact of the rest. The hopeless and the lost, those who don't fit in. What's up, Brian?
Yeah. I've recently admitted to everyone and to myself that I'm actually a prince, which constitutes responsibility as well as power and wealth. So, going? Grab the power one.
Yeah, I'll hand it to him.
You grab the artifact of power, and it glows in your hand.
Didn't we do this experiment before?
But
maybe
now
we
I've
should try it again.
I'm Hatio Nogak, the first son and heir to the throne of the Nogak.
I turn to Laris.
Yeah.
And I don't say anything, but I just have a quizzical face.
Oh shit. Hey Patty,
What?
can I hold that for a second?
Yeah, okay.
I grab the coin.
As it leaves Patty's hand, the glow fades.
And it doesn't glow when I hold it.
Correct.
Okay. I hand
yeah,
it back to Patty.
Sorry, Laris, you're still poor.
You'd be surprised, my friend.
I was the dwarf formerly known as a prince, but now I'm the dwarf formerly known as the dwarf formerly known as a prince.
Does that just mean you're a prince again, or you're so not a prince that you're not even not a prince anymore? Like it's been so long.
It means I'm a prince again. I'm accepting
okay.
it. And that's why this glows. Should I not hold it in case it's exuding like a traceable magical energy?
That's
It's a
probably
little
smart,
late.
but I guess they're also already tracing you, so I don't know if it makes too much of a
Oh,
difference.
double trace. Okay, I'll pocket it.
All right.
Now I've got 2. I should find the other one.
Patty is the only character in the entire group that can hold every single artifact. Yeah.
Paladins,
He
they're
is-
so OP.
He is the chosen one.
As Riley died.
He's getting attacked by
Someone.
Michael.
This is what's happening while we're all talking about like fatherly and son love. He's just getting mobbed.
He's going through a sitcom opening.
He's
Look at
being
him.
tortured.
When I see
Everywhere
their
you look,
faces,
everywhere is a heart, a hand to hold on to.
Everywhere you look.
Hey, Laris.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to have it now?
He's like come back in through the
why
doorway,
don't you hand him back?
abandoned his post.
Oh, I've just been standing right there. It's not. It's just a big hole in the wall. You told me to come inside.
Yeah, do you guys mind if I let him hang onto it for a little bit?
Yeah, maybe just get a
3
little
hours.
further away from the hole in the wall.
You said 3 hours.
There.
He didn't
I-
promise 3 hours in a row, though. It might have to be in chunks.
Oh, man, I should have
Somebody
checked.
say chunks. Throw my hammer again.
No.
You're gonna kill Laris outside of combat.
Do I hit anything? And does it look cool?
Yeah, it looks very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God. Oh, that's really funny.
It's big.
So am I allowed to have it right now, or is it not chunk?
I see no problem with it.
Yeah, just come a little bit further away from the doorway.
Oh, can I come back with you guys now?
Yeah, please,
great.
actually.
Hi.
Great.
Hi.
Lars hands him the
cool.
orb.
No, this
Did
thing
you
is
see-
just
You
crazy.
stand
Wait,
what?
Lug, did you see anything out there?
No, it's just a hallway.
Okay. Do you know if Lugner's back in the room yet? Did you see that at all?
What? I can't see outside of walls.
You didn't like look out through the doorway?
What? He's inside a completely different building, Norman.
I just assumed the buildings were close. Are they not? They're not. The building we're in is not in viewing distance.
He was inside the other building.
No, I know, but
And
through the window.
You
can he
guys
see if
told
he's back?
you told Lug. You guys are underground below the physical education building.
Oh,
you
it's
told
underground.
Lug to stay inside of the room that you're in.
Got it.
So he's just kind of been peeking into the hallway every now and then.
Got it. Okay, makes sense.
Okay, I was trying to get ahead of the curve, telling him.
Can I just go while they're talking?
be
Can I go
dark.
sneak and see if Arthur Lugner's back?
Yeah.
With my great, I'm gonna go do that.
Okay, great.
Is he
So
back?
Patty just heads out. He abandons trying to find the artifact in his bag. Now that he's got the artifact of power in his pocket, he figures he doesn't need the other one.
Yeah, Patty. Before you go, maybe give us one of the artifacts just so that you know.
Yeah, I'll just leave my bag with you. You can keep. I can't find it. Keep looking.
Okay. All right. You know what? That's fine. You know,
I hope
yeah.
Randle likes this.
It's hilarious. It's great.
So Patty goes off.
Flash is just rolling his eyes.
Are you guys doing any more tests in here, or what's going on? You just waiting for him to report back in?
I feel like the quickest of our group, both of foot and of mouth, is Lugner. So maybe we'll just have to have him hold on to that.
Does he
again,
try
see
and
if
hide that
anything
at all?
happens. I think he's pretty fast. I don't know if he hides that, but
Okay. No, I just mean that if it's something that he's ashamed of or doesn't like to be let known about himself outright, that like you going into a rage, Norman, you'd just that was something that you didn't like to do, so maybe he's got to come to a realization with that about himself first. But if you're saying that he's very
accept that part of himself, yeah.
if he doesn't try and if he's very fast and he lets you know it, then I don't know. I don't think there'll really be an issue there.
yeah, I mean he's pretty sneaky, so I don't
Okay.
know. I've never
Well,
actually
there's-
gotten in a foot race with him or anything.
There's no real way to find out.
Yeah, I guess when he gets back, but he does have a pretty quick mouth too. So, you know, he's
Yeah, he does.
definitely got a silver tongue.
Yeah, that sounds.
Fuck.
Hey, Dad, what did the artifact of intelligence and determination say were the two traits with it?
He turns back to page 83. It says that intelligence is the artifact of the bookish and brainy. Smart people, not just of of book learning, but also of general knowledge. Street smarts, as they'd say.
Let Slash get the book of intelligence.
And the artifact of determination is that one seems pretty obvious. The headstrong and determined.
That one also sounds like Slash.
Well, also, Norman, you have to remember that these were made long before any of us even existed. These.
Oh no, I'm not saying they were made particularly for people. I'm just saying. I mean, even the fact that power lit up for both me and Patty, I think says something, right?
Yeah, they can all work for multiple people. And I think that's why it's so important to keep them safe.
Yeah.
What's
I'm
it like?
still racking my brain trying to figure out who stole the first artifact, the artifact of intelligence. And they might not have even known they were stealing that artifact, just that they were stealing an artifact.
Patty, can you give me a perception roll?
I shouldn't have been the one that did this.
Yeah.
Nat 20.
How'd
He
you know?
sees nothing.
I don't see anything worth seeing.
All right.
How's that? I got bad. Can I just say bad, or do I need to tell you the number?
Tell us.
Is it another
Tell us.
negative?
It's another negative one.
Oh my gosh.
Two natural ones with two different dice.
You don't see another living thing outside on this campus.
But like I'm looking in the window where he was.
You think you see
Yeah,
yourself, like another person dressed as yourself again, but it's just your reflection in the window.
There's
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go back.
Am I Patty?
Everybody.
all right.
I looked real good. I didn't see anything.
You go blind and you come back and you're like, guys, I think Golgorod's here. It's real dark outside.
I knew it. I knew it was coming.
I got a little lost. The campus is a wee confusing, but I'm pretty sure I found the right place and I didn't see anything.
Okay, maybe we'll have someone else check next.
So, does Laris have a mohawk? Oh no, there's just something on Wesley's wall.
It's his
that
TV.
looks like- that's funny. I like it.
There you go.
Should we send anyone off by ourselves to check, or?
What, you don't trust me?
I trust you as a person, but you're not always the most paying attention-y kind of guy, you know?
Yeah, that's fair. I did lose an artifact.
So I can go check to make sure everything's okay if you want.
Thanks, Slash. I'm also just gonna break the news to you, Patty. You never, you don't have the artifact of wit. Slash has it.
Slash, give me perception.
Face.
Nobody told me.
11.
You also don't see anyone else.
Damn, I've been rolling like crap lately.
It's okay. You rolled an 18 too. Just
Well,
not
yeah, but that
for this one.
doesn't count. That's still crap, by the way. That's a 10.
Yeah, 10's average.
Yeah.
And with your money.
If it were a death save, you'd be happy with a 10.
That's true.
I would love a 10.
Rolls a death save. Oh, I rolled like crap. What was it? A 10. Oh, so you're alive.
So what is the plan here?
I guess we're waiting for Lugner.
But he doesn't know that we're here. How did you guys...
I know.
How do you expect him to know where we are?
Well, I wanted to give him
something,
pen
but
as a
I'll
way to
talk about it.
communicate, but
Did I see anything?
No.
Okay. Nothing out there.
should we try going up to the office? I don't know.
I mean, what has been going on in the office?
It could be. I mean, maybe we should go up just to check to see if we can hear him alive. Not to be morbid.
I mean, they're probably torturing him right now.
That wasn't the most reassuring thing you could say, but that's kind of where my brain was at. It was possible. Dad, did they seem particularly hostile when they?
No, any of the guys who talked to me were pretty friendly. One guy, he mentioned like 4 times that he's got a kid on the way. I guess he's just really excited about that.
Yeah, I guess that happens.
But like he mentioned it every time we talked. It was kind of weird. Like every single time he walked into the room.
Do you think that was like any sort of magical influence, or was he just like a normal guy that talks about the same things all the time?
I feel like I got a pretty good read on him. I think he was just excited. What's up?
Okay.
Cool. He's just that one dude.
Did
from
we
the
hear any of the conversation that the other guys had earlier?
The bunghole part?
Yeah.
I did.
No. They were in the hallway at that point.
Oh.
And
still probably-
Norman had closed the window.
I still
Oh
probably heard
no!
it.
Why are you giving Rod information Patty doesn't have? I'm sure he's fine. I'm sure he's perfectly fine. No issues at all.
I'll give him back the paper bag.
It's a little wet.
Yeah, from my tail.
Fuck. I like it.
All right, I think if we go and check on him, not all of us should go up at the same time. Just so that.
If we're going to go, we should commit to go.
Well, I think it might be more of like a, listen in sort of thing, rather than a, guns blazing sort of thing.
I'll kind of look around at who we have here and go, do you really think we're capable of that?
I think some of us are. I look at my dad.
I'm the only one who knows where the office actually is. So I'm the only one who could get there, but I'm not really good at being sneaky.
Yeah, neither are the rest of us. Let's be honest.
I already used my spell slot. We can't sneak.
So we can try, but we know there's going to clink.
All right, I get the hint. I'm sorry in advance for when I ruin the stealth mission. Okay?
I'll turn him and go, I'm not very good either.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a very passive aggressive mom, so I just assumed that's what this was.
The only one really good at it is Lugner, let's be honest.
Yeah.
Are we kind of useless as a group?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's go to the office.
So here's the question. Are we going to the office or are we going to the Crystal?
Do you think this is gonna be? You think this is gonna be productive again?
I mean,
I just love how
everybody
we
else
just-
wants to go. We can go to the
If
office.
we're going to the office.
Sure, he's fine. No issues at all. I've heard nothing out of the ordinary.
I just love that we just did a whole half an hour or an hour
This was
to
an
make the decision.
hour and a half.
To make the decision that I put forward at the beginning.
Yeah, fuck roleplay. This has all been useless.
No, it actually hasn't. We found out that Patty can actually wield the item of power. That's a good
That
thing.
is useful.
And hit a torch with his hammer.
We also learned that Norman needs to learn to accept himself.
Norman hasn't learned that yet.
I know.
Well, at least we have one person who can hold each of the artifacts.
Probably.
Yeah, if what you're saying about Lugner is true, then at least there's they're not being wasted.
It's true.
I guess. I mean, Dad, if you can disguise yourself again, I might be able to try and help you get closer to the room.
Yeah, I mean, what did you have in mind?
I think we should all go.
Well, I think we can all go and then maybe, how many people were directly dealing with you, Dad, when they took you into that room?
Oh, they just
how many
teachers
people are in the
would
building?
come into the classroom. There were I can't remember, a few. At least a couple people that talked to me, a couple different people.
Okay. And do you know if there's anyone that we could particularly disguise ourselves as? Maybe people that, if you've paid attention to their schedules, that are off right now? Like Bonk or anyone?
Oh, I don't recognize any of the people that are here. I think these are just USC people.
Okay. Would it be suspicious if Bonk or someone were to come in?
I don't know. They brought me here specifically to ask me questions about you, but yeah, I think they've kind of disbanded.
You think we could take him?
I honestly, with what you guys have shown, being able to secure these artifacts in the first place, honestly, probably. Especially with the help of the artifacts and with me and Lug here as well, but
The question is, do we
it's
want
the
to?
consequences that you have to consider, the ramifications of it all.
Well, I mean, we are most likely going to jail, so I mean,
Or death?
or death.
I don't
Still
know if we
don't
need
know.
to. The reason we started doing these
Oh,
crimes in the first place.
Gramanthi doesn't have capital punishment.
Finally, someone knows that. That's
Do you
something
guys
I
know-
guess they just never taught me in school.
Oh, they abolished capital punishment a long time ago.
Man, I love how progressive our city is.
Yeah.
Right. So I guess we're going to go get the determination artifact.
Which one is that?
The
The
fish.
one that, the fish.
Or is that the one Chrysostomos Loizos has?
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck it.
All right, so the gang is going in there.
Wait, I just had an idea. What if we went to his house instead?
Fuck you!
Oh my
I
gosh.
hate you.
This
I hate you so much.
so you guys are going back to the other building?
I guess so.
Sure.
Are you going in the front of the building or the window where you to the classroom where you saw Arthur before?
Can we scope out the front?
Yeah.
See if anyone's up there.
I mean, when you guys are walking through campus, you can see that there's nobody else here. If you have a passive perception higher than 5, like you can tell that there's nobody else on campus. You can't see anybody at the front of the building.
Cool.
Okay.
I think the front of the building's fine.
All right,
Just in case they lock the door.
Ugh.
My horse fit through the door.
it's a double door, but it's got one of those bars going down the middle.
So it's gonna have a little bit of trouble with the butt, but sure.
My horse isn't that chunky. This is, and I throw it.
You break a window on the building.
Can I?
Honestly, why did you give him that toy?
It's not a toy.
That's what you treat it like.
Okay, it's kind of a toy.
All right.
It's definitely not a toy. It's a deadly weapon.
So Arthur
Deadly
kind of
weapon toy. What's the difference?
peeks through the windows of the front door. He sees nobody, so he opens it up. He goes, the staircase is just over here, and the hallway's just leads down to Loizos' office at the end. So is that you guys are just following Arthur to the office, pretty much? All right.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for him to ambush us. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got my hammer out. I'm ready.
All right. So you guys go down.
Can I retie myself up?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Okay. I'm just gonna do like a hand bind sort of deal.
Okay, but you're
Maybe
just
put a piece of
you're tying your own hands up.
yeah, just like doing one of those things where it's like figure 8 around my arms, like so it's up down up down up down up down. So that's kind of easy to do, tying
Alright.
myself into.
Okay, give me a survival check.
All right, and then I'll put a piece of cloth in my mouth as well.
Okay,
17.
there you go. So you successfully tie yourself up.
I have a -2 to survival.
Wow.
Rolled a 17.
So you are successfully bound by the wrists and gagged, and you all are headed upstairs. You go down the hallway. Arthur stops at the door. He goes, "This one is the office." The door is closed. He goes, "I don't know if you guys just want to barge in there or listen, but because you talked about kind of listening in first. What are you thinking?"
I think listening's good. See how he's doing in there.
Okay. Are you all listening at the door, or just one of you? The rest of you just
I'll listen
watching?
at the door because I'll actually probably be able to hear something.
Okay.
I think we're all listening at the door.
All right.
Yeah.
Please tell me we are doing a
I won't because I look like a prisoner.
Full on Scooby Doo.
Yeah, like they're all like stacked up like fucking Scooby Doo.
Yeah, one on top of the other. All right. Give.
Ruh-roh, Rolgaroth.
Fuck up.
I guess you can give me perception or investigation, whichever you want. I'll be nice.
How about intimidation?
Percepstigation.
13.
23.
There we go. 23.
Oh, perception.
Yeah.
Or investigation, whichever you prefer.
Wow, I didn't know. I didn't know that we rolled in this game.
What?
He's bored. He's being passive aggressive. He's saying that he hasn't gone to do anything all session.
This is my
Role
first
play
roll
is
of the
dumb. He
game.
wants to fight now.
Hey, West. Hey, West.
Yeah.
Huh?
Uh-huh. That is a 22.
All right.
Damn, why do I
On perception.
Okay. So you guys, someone got a 12 or something like that.
13.
13. All right. So Patty, you don't hear anything at the door. The other three of you, listening very closely to the door, also don't hear anything. But different. But a little bit later to add suspense.
Well, guess there's nothing, and I kick the door down.
All right, give me a strength check.
Everybody. What?
Give me a strength check.
Is everybody okay with this?
You did it. You're
already
going.
said it.
You already said it.
Fuck
You
it.
can't take it back.
Fuck it all.
It
Let's
doesn't
go,
matter
baby.
if we're okay with it anymore.
Strength check.
Roll it.
Can I roll it with advantage because it's a cool move?
You can, if you have proficiency in like athletics, you can add that.
6.
A door
not-
again?
But can I try a second time? Can I
Yeah,
just please
try a
again?
second time.
Take your warhammer. Use your warhammer to break down the door because you're
yeah,
proficient
you know
in
what?
it.
This is
Yeah, I
great.
kicked it, and I'm assuming it doesn't work. So can I just smash it with my hammer?
Yeah.
Yeah. God. Please.
This is literally the moment where you see the main character go running against the door.
And he breaks his arm.
Yeah. It's like the Cornetto trilogy fence thing.
It like dislocates his shoulder.
Yeah, so I kick it, and it's just nothing, and then 22 is with my hammer.
Your hammer. So
Fuck.
you just kind of like brush yourself off a little, back up, and just throw your hammer at it. The hammer just like obliterates the knob of the door, and the door swings open into the office.
That's it.
You guys look inside, and you see Chrysostomos Loizos' office, a desk in the middle, a couple chairs, things on the wall and stuff. In one section of the room, there is like a filing cabinet that's kind of been turned out of the way, and behind it is a hole in the wall with a spiral staircase behind it leading down underground.
Cool.
Now is the
can I go-
point where I'm going to switch to Lugner.
Jesus.
I was gonna say, like, what?
Luke, one final thing while you're
Yeah.
switching.
Mhm.
Can I go pick up the doorknob pieces that were messed up and cast the mending cantrip to go fix the door?
Yes.
Good.
Okay, cool.
Good move.
And-
I'll kind of side eye my dad as I do it.
And
looking.
your dad is going to watch you do it, and he is going to look very proud of you.
I feel giddy.
And he's gonna be telling you how proud he is while we switch over to Lugner. Lugner, we're gonna go back in time a little bit. You're walking with Michael Bunghole, and you guys are walking along. He's leading you up the stairs. He's like, "Hey, did I mention I got a kid on the way?"
Yes, you've mentioned it numerous times, Michael.
Yeah, it's just really exciting, you know.
Of course it is. I'm so very happy for you.
Yeah, but I mean, you adopted, and that's cool too, right?
Yes, it is somewhat cool.
All right. All right, but you don't know anything about where he is right now?
I don't. I was hoping I would be allowed to go and try to find him, but so far I've just been answering questions.
Oh yeah, they were just wondering about what was going on and stuff. And they're walking down you guys are walking down the hall. He opens the door to Loizos' office because it wasn't locked. And
And nor will it be.
you guys walk in, he closes the door behind him. there's you see there's nobody in there. He's like, oh, this is Loizos wanted us to bring you to his private office. It's kind of weird. He's I don't know. He's got some kind of complex where he just likes to be grand with stuff. So just give me a second. He moves this filing cabinet out of the way. Like there's a staircase down here. He likes to hang outside down here sometimes. So just come on in. You first. Do you listen to him? You walk in front of him.
Hey, insight check this guy really quick.
Yep.
I don't like that you first shit.
He's like the guy who's like super sweet and unassuming, but is actually like really taking advantage of what you think about.
It's 14.
All right. He he's doing his job. He was told to bring it down here, so he's bringing it down here. He just wants
to. I will warily walk down.
Okay.
Keeping an eye out for any traps or anything.
Mm-hmm. So, as you guys are walking down the stairs, he's like, "Yeah, he'll just be right down here. It's actually kind of cool down here. I've only been on here a handful of times, but man, it's a neat place." So you get to the bottom. You're underground now. As you get to the bottom of the staircase, it opens up into this like naturally forming cavern that's just below the school. So the cavern's huge. There's stalagmites on the ground scattered about, stalactites on the ceiling scattered about, torches line the walls. Totally, you can see down here, especially you. You can see down here because you're the one who doesn't have dark vision. But so you can totally see down here. Loizos is at the other end of the hall. Not at the other end of the hall, the other end of the cavern. Behind him is like a massive body of water down here, like a naturally occurring underground lake type thing. You hear Loizos from across the room go, "Oh, Greywhistle, thank you for coming. Now let's allow a conversation here. Can you give me deception one more time for your disguise against Loizos?
Yes. 25.
Loizos got a nat 1. So.
Oh damn.
But modified, that's a 28. So he's still. No, that's a joke. That's a joke. I just wanted to see your reaction to that.
He's wise as fuck.
He goes now. He approaches you from the other side. He holds up a piece of paper, and you can see at this point, his outfit is a little janky. What is he doing? He's wearing what he was wearing earlier today, but he has on his shoulders 2 epaulets that are glowing. From across the cavern, you can see the glowing epaulets that are on his shoulders are providing some light in the cavern.
What are cube shaped?
Epaulets? Just Google it. You're not there.
I know what they are, but if you put them together, would they look like a little cloth cube?
What? They're
like a cube that would fit into an orb.
Oh my gosh. So from the other side of the cavern, he holds up a small piece of paper. He says, "Arthur, let's talk about this, shall we? You know what this is?"
It is the letter that was seemingly sent to me by my son.
Yes. What the imbeciles from the University of Conjury Light and Abjuration did not notice
Fight on.
was that on the other side of this scrap of paper was a note. that is addressed to your son Norman and gives him information about what we have planned. Now, this note clearly got to Norman, and it clearly got back to you as communication between the two of you, and since we know that you are in communication, we would like to know his whereabouts.
Unfortunately, Chrysostomos, with all due respect, my ability to send him messages is that and nothing more. I can merely send him small notes. He cannot send them back to me, hence why that was parachuted down to me by a bird, rather than by any magical means.
Yes. Alright, give me 1 second. He goes, Arthur, let's not make this harder than it needs to be. Alright, let us continue to keep the city safe, and we will do our jobs and do just that.
That is all I want.
Alright, well. You are clearly not cooperating here. Now, I don't want to have to threaten you with legal penalty, because I do hold proof here that you are in contact with known fugitives.
Depends on your definition of in contact, sir. As I say, I can message them. They cannot readily respond to me.
This note saying, send a note to Penn on where we should meet. You're meeting with him?
No, he would. It seems that at the time he would have liked me to. I could send him a note to Penn to tell them to meet somewhere, and if they believe me, then they may go there, but they may know that I'm compromised for all I know. They may not trust anything that I try to send them now.
Arthur, you're making this a lot more difficult than it needs to be, and I'm not appreciating it anymore.
My apologies, but I'm doing my best to be forthcoming. All I want is the city safe and my son back.
At that point, you hear a crash from upstairs, from the spiral staircase, and you both turn to.
I smashed a thing.
You both turn to look up there. And he says, I see you have some backup arriving.
I have no idea what that could possibly be.
Another note, perhaps?
I don't think notes make loud crashing noises.
The four of you, in addition to actual Arthur and Lug, are you guys coming down the stairs?
Yeah.
Yep. All right.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, you all. Yes.
Slash
I'm
takes the
shouting
lead.
something.
I absolutely take the lead.
Okay.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's my man. That's my boy.
Oh dear. Okay, I'm right behind him, ready to jump in front to soak up some hits.
Slash is riding the orb like Glover.
I'm shouting, "This is a rescue, and also I've taken Norman hostage."
I go, no, not Norman.
All right, and with that, you guys all bursting down here, Chrysostomos goes, yes, right on time.
There's
Looks
the ambush.
like
Okay.
the gang is all here. Guards, And he calls out a bunch of other teachers you hear descending the spiral staircase. I should clarify, 6 of them come from... What?
From behind us?
From the building.
My perception check of 23 didn't notice that there were 6 other beings nearby.
They weren't in your sight.
They were hiding in the map.
I was listening at that point, but okay, sure.
Okay, yeah, no one was in the office. There was no conversations in the office.
They just came up behind us without us knowing?
Yeah, they're... Sure, to explain it to you...
Or within shouting distance?
In all of the... in this building, there are more than the couple rooms that you guys have been in. Teachers have been in the other rooms along... like in this building and other offices and such, because this is an administration building. Other people have their offices in here. There's also a little bit that I'll explain later. But 6 teachers come down the stairs, kind of...
Sorry, maybe we're... Mm-hmm. Are there multiple sets of stairs? Is that what's going on? No, they're all just somehow coming behind us.
Yeah. They walked. They have legs.
Cool.
I'm cool.
And
I'm cool with it.
we didn't hear them.
Correct.
You didn't look in the room.
While I'm tied up...
Extremely high passive perception. I had trouble believing they were going to be able to sneak up on me.
Okay, yeah. Don't worry.
While I'm tied up, I'm gonna go and run to Lugner, who looks like my dad.
Norman, come to me, son.
I do so, and then I look at Chrysostomos and go and like nod to my gag.
I hold Norman and I say, "Get those bastards who captured my boy."
Can you give me
I'm on board.
Give me performance.
Okay.
Can I be helping him with that?
I am considering having you roll performance as well.
Oh, okay.
But since you actually tied yourself up, I'm not gonna make you do that. Since you are legitimately tied up right now.
Let me just double check my actor feed. Advantage on deception in performance checks.
There you go.
I'm trying to pop off as a different person. Hooray.
And you are, so roll with advantage.
That's a natural 20 for a 28 on performance.
Nice.
All right. Let me just I keep missing my dice tray.
Go ahead, Luke.
Yeah.
You foiled your plans.
Yep. You got me. Guess we'll just end the campaign here.
That's right. Lugner really convinced them to murder the rest of us, so we beat you.
Great. Well, actually, give me. I didn't look at the bottom there. All right. Yeah. So you. From the other side of the cavern, Loizos motions to one of the teachers and has him untie Norman and ungag him. Actually, I'm gonna give a roll for that because you did legitimately tie yourself up. Oh my gosh, you got a 5.
Can he at least ungag me?
Yeah, so he pulls the gag down a little. He's like messing with the ropes. This is Michael, by the way. And he's like, "Oh man, they're not these are not coming apart." Ooh, that's
man. If I'm gonna teach my son how to tie his shoes, they better be like these knots.
Yeah, they just Oh, you know what? Give me a second. He pulls out a knife. He goes, I guess I could just do this too. I forgot. Actually, I'm gonna roll for that as well. Okay.
Hey, why are you doing that? What's your name?
My name's Michael Bunghole.
doing that?
Wait, you're a fugitive. Hold on. He cuts off Norman's ropes. He goes, there you go, boss.
As he does that, I'll turn to Chrysostomos and say,
Oh, my gosh. They have 3 artifacts. Do you know who has the 4th and 5th one? I saw all 5, or I heard all 5 thunder blasts go off.
All right, can you give me deception?
No, that's all true. I intentionally phrased it like that.
That's true. Okay.
Bruh.
Yeah. Sure. He goes, "Oh, Norman. A real shame that you got so wrapped up in all of this." He starts walking a little closer because he was on the other side of the cavern.
Literally, my hands were bound.
Yes, I could
How
tell.
close is he to Slash?
Before he starts walking, probably 100 feet, something like that. He starts walking closer. But you guys notice that the glowing epaulets that are on his shoulders, fastened to his clothing, are one of them is in the shape of a koi fish, and the other one is in the shape of a book.
I knew it.
He goes, "Now this is such a shame."
does the book look like the cube?
Does the book look like a book, Patrick? Does the book look like a book? Is that what you're asking me? If the book looks like a book?
Books are rectangles.
Rectangular prisms, not necessarily cubes. Luke,
But
we're
some books
asking-
are, all right? And this one is. I know because I made it up.
That was the question.
What? Okay. Yes.
As soon as I'm just letting you know, as soon as any of the guards make a hostile move, Slash is casting a spell. So
Great. Well, this.
He's approaching myself and Norman, right?
Yeah, he's still super. I mean, he's just getting closer. At this point, he's like 90 feet away. He goes,
Norman ran up to where I was, and I was with Loizos.
"You weren't with it. I said he was on the other side of the cavern."
I assumed that I got at least a little closer to him because I assume our conversation wasn't like, well, actually, I can't send him a message.
Okay.
I think we should say it was because I want to hear Luke's monologue. So Patty's gonna let him talk until he does something threatening, and then Patty's gonna fucking knock his head off.
All right.
fair enough.
I have a plan too.
We can say that you moved up a little bit, but I kept him that far away on purpose so that you couldn't tell exactly what was on the shoulders, and you didn't explicitly tell me that you were moving forward.
So that you couldn't interrupt his monologue.
He's got to have a monologue, right?
Magic missile.
And
Music.
I just wanted to let you know that Slash is prepared before, so like
Great.
it's going to be try to hit it before initiative happens.
yeah, that's yeah. Well, that's the thing is with Loizos and the guards all here. I think everyone in this room is prepared for what is about to happen next, and that is.
Sorry, what's about to happen next?
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
is the purpose of initiative is to see who gets the first hit off. So he's gonna finish his monologue. All right. So
Fair
all
enough.
you dang you players, quit interrupting my
This is
my
my
bad guy
story!
monologue. All of you, every single one of you. He goes, "I'm sorry, Norman and Arthur, that you had to get wrapped up in this, but this is gonna, man, you ruined the monologue. It's gonna happen." His hands burst into flames. Everyone roll initiative.
I'm sorry. I didn't want to ruin the monologue.
I didn't get to do my plan.
But I rolled a 17.
Actually, hold on. Let me track these. All right, Slash got a 17. What's your dex, Slash?
0.
Laris is still here.
I'm thinking I corner rolled. Can I roll it again? I legit don't know what it was.
Yeah.
I could have just lied. None of you know.
You could have. Laris, what's yours?
I haven't rolled my initiative
Oh,
yet.
okay. Has anyone?
I rolled Jason Robert Brown's.
I got a 4.
I got
13?
a 20.
All right.
I got 11.
And Laris, what's your dex?
0.
Okay.
Yeah, I just got a fucking nat 20 on initiative.
Patty, what's your
Nice.
you said 13?
Yeah.
Okay.
While he's monologuing, can I use my divine sense again?
Sure.
Do I sense any true
Also, I
vibe?
do want to hear the monologue. I
I didn't have a monologue planned.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
No. I don't want anyone feeling bad about that.
Do a
Norman, yours
monologue.
I got a rock. I got a 4.
a 4. All right. What's your dex?
No, that's the whole. That's the whole.
Okay.
Oh, my modifier.
Yes.
Oh, you mean just for tiebreaker? 14. Yeah.
Okay.
I got a 4.14 with the dex.
All right. And Lugner,
11.
11. And what's your dex?
My
Oh,
dex is
you got
15, aka +2.
What
All
did
right.
Lug get?
We shall find out. Let me just make sure I got all the ties out of here. Actually, Slash, can you give me a roll off?
Plug is a bad guy, I swear to God.
Just
Lug's
someone
not a
else got
bad
the
guy.
same initiative as you, and you have the same dex.
$12.
12. Great. Thank you. And thank you. And do.
Are you sure you don't have a monologue?
Yeah.
I was ready, baby.
All right. Great. And so Chrysostomos Loizos apologizes to Norman and Arthur, who is actually Lugner, that they had to get into the middle of this. His hands burst into flames. The guards behind you all, or the teachers, I guess, all, get ready for what's about to happen. You all get ready for what's about to happen.
Oh,
And
Norman gets to kill Bonk.
that,
That'll be
you know
such
what?
a moment.
That's where we're going to end this episode of
It's
Paradise.
9:29. We have a whole hour.
Half hour. And I don't want to start it because we won't be able to finish it. So we're going to see where this combat goes next week on Pair of Dice. Ooh, I'm a
Just giving
big
us a
old
little
tease. I'm a big old tease. Yeah, you know what you rolled for initiative.
Our audience
Laris.
is very mad at you right now. Our audience is extremely mad
Our
at you
one
right
viewer of Bone Zero. Thank you all for
That's
watching.
100%.
We will see you next week to see where this combat goes. We'll
Or the
see you then,
finale.
I
everyone.
just want you.
Bye.